Welcome to your daily focus for February the 5th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is that awaits for us, that we can walk our path with a success. With a positive success going forward. Absolutely. And we have the Moon card. Moon card as our first card. We are looking within today of what, I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's all about our deepest passions, our dreams. And I think whatever we are visiting now in our hearts of what we want for passion and whatnot, this is a beautiful time to journal about your passions, your dreams, your desires, your goals, what you hope to manifest, what you expect to manifest. Because I think you'll be going deeper into some of these thoughts in the coming months. We have the wolves in the back. So we're looking for a freedom, a liberation, a lack of restrictions. We want to feel the wind in our hair. We want to step forward, but with an empowerment and an inner empowerment, not an egotistical empowerment. Oh, look at this. Justice sits right in the middle. She's our card of the year, isn't she? Everything has to, this is not a day to cut corners, to take the shortcut. She expects us to make a commitment and to live up to that commitment 110% of the time. To always keep our focus on the prize, on the goal, on the dream, on the desire. So today is definitely a day when we need to keep our focus on what we're trying to accomplish. And the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords sitting out, looking, it's almost like she's commanding the energy to come in. Like she has done everything in her power. And she summons the path. She summons, there's a breeze picking up. The ocean is just wave after wave crashing into the rock she sits on. And she doesn't worry about the storm behind her at all. Intriguing energy for today. Not what I was expecting, that's for sure. Okay, so we have the Moon card, the Moon, Justice, and the Queen of Swords. Very strong, powerful energy right now. Asking us to look within. Asking us to tap within. And I think it'll be almost, maybe we are looking within today and hopefully we are seeing our positive, but more than likely we are seeing our flaws because we are trained. We are conditioned to look at the negative before the positive. From birth, we can't help it. It's wired into us. So we have to consciously look at our attributes, our talents, our abilities, what makes us tick, what makes us happy, what makes us feel like we have that stability that connects us with our empowerment, our compassion, our joy. So when we are looking for what is restricting us today, or what is holding us back today, or what anchors us, I get that anchor feeling still, that weight that we have to remove, that ball and chain that's around your ankle, that dissipates your energy or your time or your resources in some way holds you back from taking that step forward that you desire, that you want to embrace. Because this card almost looks a little on the, you know, deep night. Look at that, we have a quarter moon. I think we're coming up to the 3/4 though. So, but we have the quarter moon. So looking at the things that hold us back, definitely today. I think that we will be looking at that. Justice says we need to find balance. We need and the moon is in Libra for most of the day. It goes into Scorpio at night, so be ready to write down your dreams in that journal as well. Because that's when the moon will want to go deep within, right? We still have that for the whole energy, right? We have justice sitting there very strong. Do unto others as you would have done to you. Lead with integrity. Courage. Using your talents and your abilities for the betterment of not only yourself, but the people around you, your community, perhaps the world at large. And this card is really asking to find the well, yep, we have the scales in one hand, right? Needing the balance, needing to find the balance. And we have the sword of decision in the other. So we have to look at things and also make decisions on what goes in our life. Remember, we're still under a full moon energy, so what goes in our life, what needs to dissipate. Maybe it's breaking a bad habit. Maybe it is changing up your routine. Maybe it is looking for a new job. Maybe it is being more present in the relationship you're in, whether it be a partnership, a friendship. Maybe it's between you and your boss at work. And then we have the Queen of Swords, and I just get her willing her future in. So expect it. Don't worry so much about how it all goes together today, although we do need to make some decisions about how to go forward that are concrete, that are stable, that have been planned, well thought out. Because we do have the Queen energy, so we have the Justice in the middle. So with those cards, it talks about definitely being the diplomat, thinking things through, discussing, negotiating, confronting, but in a calm way. It's about feeling the emotion. She's feeling the energy coming in. It's about feeling the emotion. So usually I say, wake up in the morning and do an affirmation, or recite your mission statement, say your mantra, but I think it's more towards the evening that we almost need to do some of these things. Maybe list our gratitude, but also know what we want to come into our life and not predefine how it's to come in. So let's get an affirmation card. It's like you want a certain job or a career, and you figure, okay, first step is I put my applications out there. I'm going to get some calls. I'm going to have to go for some interviews. There might be a second interview. But it could very well be that you bump into somebody at the coffee shop and they know of somebody who's looking for somebody. Or you could be hoping that a friend's going to get you a job, so you're holding off and you're not brushing up your resume. You definitely have to do the actions with these cards. You have to show your commitment level. And then expect it. And then expect it. We have the Five of Fire on the 5th. So the number 5 is all about the adventure, and you may not be going on an adventure as in traveling, but it might be through education, or it might be through meditation. What was I looking for again? The Five of Fire. I knew it was 5. Creative brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. I have the freedom to explore the ideas that seem the most far-fetched. What seems crazy today proves tomorrow to be brilliant. Like a child, willing to stretch her imagination when a new playmate comes into the garden, I open to new people and new ideas. Intrigued by what is novel and unfamiliar, this is a time for what is counterintuitive, for appreciating the ideas from out in left field and what they might offer. So we could be up for a risk today, even though these cards don't say so. Five of Fire shows up and says, hey, you might want to go on an adventure. You might want to step into something new or different or original or unique. Or maybe you're expressing that part of you. Or maybe you're getting with some like-minded people who think in that way or act in that way or do in that way. And maybe it's time to step out of your comfort zone a little bit today. We were called to the wolves, weren't we? About the freedom, the liberation, the lack of limits, the lack of restriction, to go where your heart is pleading you to. And yet, with the Justice in there, we have to understand how we are going to keep them in balance. And with the Queen of Swords, being the diplomat, thinking it through, having the plan, and then expecting it. Expecting to run into the path, the door, the window of opportunity. And we'll get our wonderful animal cards here. So I think it's a great energy day for us. Dream a little bit. Believe a little bit more. Take a chance. Take a chance. Oh, you just can't make this up, can you? I can say that every reading I think I do most times because it blows me. It blows me right away. Each and every time. I never tire of the wow moments, the aha moments, the magical moments. Freedom, chance, fear, and passion. Life itself cannot give you joy unless you really will it. Life gives you time and space, and it's up to you to fill it. So I guess that's what the cards are saying today. Thanks to our animal friends. If you have chosen Sea Star, it is time for you to take a chance, a leap of faith. You've been lacking in energy and motivation. It could be out of fear, or it could be that you are caught up with a bit of laziness and you've beached yourself. It can be quite scary to change, and although you may feel stuck, you are never stuck. You have free will to change the course of where you want to go in your life and where you want your life to go. Free yourself from the past and allow yourself to feel again. Wasn't that our first card? allowing yourself to feel again. The moon is all about our heart, our passion, our love, our inner desires and dreams. You might be stuck in a dead-end job. Look for one in a different field that feeds your passion. You might be eyeing the cute girl at the coffee shop, or looking at the cute boy who changed your oil, or the cute guy at the coffee shop and the girl who changed your oil. Ask him or her out. When you begin to take a chance on one thing, you will find it easier and easier to continue doing that in every part of your life, which will only draw you closer and closer to your ultimate success. You won't know unless you take a chance. So today, Five of Fire and our Sea Star show up to say, no, today we need to take that risk. Today we need to push ourselves a little bit out of our comfort zone. And maybe because the cards were so adamant about it, we actually understand what we need to release and we are okay with it. Or we are brave enough and courageous enough and strong enough to actually take a step in a different direction, in a new direction. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.